the winner of Fox TV's first American Idol competition during the summer of 2002, Kelly Clarkson went from an anonymous talent to a nationally known singer in a matter of months, performing for an audience of millions. One of the show's most naturally gifted singers, the affable Texan then went on to enjoy a successful pop career, with only Carrie Underwood rivaling her as American Idol's most commercial export. Clarkson was born in Fort Worth and raised in Burleson, Texas, and her vocal talents were discovered in 7th grade, when a music teacher heard her voice and urged Clarkson to join the school choir. After high school, she opted to skip college and went to Hollywood to make her name. She appeared as an extra on an episode of Sabrina, the Teenage Witch, but no other opportunities materialized. Upon returning to Burleson, Clarkson worked in a movie theater, promoted Red Bull energy drinks, and ultimately worked as a cocktail waitress at a comedy club before entering the American Idol contest. One of 10,000 aspiring singers, Clarkson distinguished herself not only with her big, surprisingly mature voice, but also with her down-to-earth charm and sense of humor. At one of her auditions, she switched places with Judge Randy Jackson, who did an impromptu version of R. Kelly's I Believe I Can Fly. Over the course of the 13-week show, her consistently strong performances of songs like Respect, Natural Woman, Stuff Like That There, and Without You earned Clarkson enough audience votes to claim one of the contest's 2 finalist positions. After singing A Moment Like This and Before Your Love, both of which were written for the show, Clarkson won the American Idol contest with 58% of the audience's votes. In addition to the show's prize of $1 million and a recording contract with RCA, Clarkson secured a deal with Creative Artists Agency and several bookings, including the National American Idol Tour and a performance of the national anthem at the September 11th commemoration at Washington, D.C.'s Lincoln Memorial. Despite her newfound fame, Clarkson opted to remain in Texas rather than move to New York or Los Angeles. Her first single, A Moment Like This, was released just 2 weeks after she won the contest and quickly earned platinum sales. Clarkson's debut full-length, Thankful, was released in spring of 2003, just in time to coincide with the second season of American Idol, and right before the American Idol movie, From Justin to Kelly. Breakaway followed in late 2004 and was a huge success, selling over 5 million copies and spawning the hit singles Because of You, Behind These Hazel Eyes, and the enormously popular Since You've Been Gone. That song and Breakaway earned Grammys for Best Female Pop Vocal Performance and Best Pop Vocal Album, respectively, at the 48th Annual Grammy Awards in early 2006. Clarkson continued her busy touring schedule into the summer and announced plans for her third album. Clarkson released My December, the studio follow-up to Breakaway, in 2007. Notable as Clarkson's first foray into songwriting, My December featured a darker, more rock-oriented edge than its. However, label exec Clive Davis openly disapproved of the album's direction, claiming that it lacked the commercial appeal of Breakaway. A public feud ensued, and Clarkson was dealt another blow when poor ticket sales resulted in the cancellation of her upcoming tour. The lead-off single Never Again nevertheless became a top 10 pop hit, and My December climbed its way to platinum status by the year's end. Clarkson returned to the top of the charts in early 2009, when the sugary single My Life Would Suck Without You set a record for the largest leap to number 1. Composed by songwriting vets Max Martin, Lucas Gottwald, and Claude Kelly, the song also set the stage for her fourth album, All I Ever Wanted, whose pop-minded material was mostly produced by OneRepublic's Ryan Tedder. While touring in support of All I Ever Wanted, Clarkson announced that she had begun work on material for her follow-up. Eventually, she collaborated with a handful of writers and producers, including Claude Kelly and Howard Benson, as well as Jason Halbert, Rodney Jerkins, and others. In 2011, Clarkson released the resulting album Stronger. Her fifth studio effort, the album featured the single Mr. Know-It-All. A greatest hits package followed in 2012, and Clarkson's first holiday album was released in October of 2013. As well as the usual selection of festive favorites, it included a number of newly written songs, including several co-penned by Clarkson herself. The year 2014 was relatively quiet, although she spent time recording her seventh album, Piece by Piece, with producer Greg Kurstin. The first single, Heartbeat Song, appeared in January 2015, and the Billboard 200 topping album followed in March. It included songs from Sia Furler and Cara DioGuardi, as well as a feature for John Legend on Run Run Run. Heather Phares, Rovi, born in North London, England, on May 5, 1988, eventually attending the Performing Arts Bird School. Her first two albums, 19 and 21, earned her critical praise and a level of commercial success unsurpassed among her peers, with the artist selling millions of albums worldwide and